Oh, hey guys, what's going on? It's MJ's Raw Review, and I'm coming to you from mjfitness.au. Awesome Raw Review for the viewers at home today on an all-new superfood supplement from our good friends at Transparent Supplements. It is, of course, Health Juice in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. 37 ingredients on this ingredients panel in this tiny little tub. The nutritional information panel ain't gonna get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Transparent Supplements Health Juice. Luckily, big ass nutritional information panel appearing on screen so you guys can play along at home. I got myself a big ass nutritional information panel. Literally, look at this. Look at the panel I'm dealing with here, viewers at home. This is the whole damn page from top to bottom of active ingredients. So strap yourselves in. You're in for one hell of a ride. Starting from the top, 25 scoops in each and every tub of health juice. It's 1 scoop per serve, so we have 25 serves. Each scoop, 9 grams per serve. We do have some macros here, so let's just rip through those macros real quick. Something to be considered: 14 calories per 9 gram scoop, 0.3 grams of protein, no fat, 2.8 grams of carbohydrates. I think one of the flavors is a little lower than that, so we always play the worst case scenario. So 2.8 grams of carbs, 37 active ingredients. And if we do a quick addition, it's not a quick addition, it literally took me like 10 minutes to go through and add up the fucking active ingredients here and then double check that I got them all correct. So a long addition, and we quickly discover there's 5.43323 grams of active ingredients in each and every 9 gram scoop, spread over 37 active ingredients. 4 of those active ingredients are registered trademarked ingredients, which Transparent have highlighted on the front of the tub right here. You guys can see that. It means that we are dealing with about 60% active ingredients and then 40% non-actives, which are going to be your flavors, your sweeteners, your colors, and those sorts of bits and pieces. It is quite high, especially for a superfood supplement. We generally see superfood supplements err on the side of caution when it comes to the non-actives. It is quite high, but we'll see how that plays out when we go through taste and mixability, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, in terms of the 37 active ingredients, there's too many to go through them one by one. So we're going to look at the 5 main elements as opposed to effects. We'll talk about effects a little later, but the 5 main elements that we look for in a coverall basis comprehensive superfood supplement. So this is not just a greens supplement. This is not just a gut health supplement. This is a superfood supplement. And when we consider superfood supplements, there's really 5 elements that go into making a superfood supplement super. So those 5 effects. The first one is, of course, greens. The second one is reds, which is antioxidants, phytonutrients, the things that you don't get from greens. The third element is going to be gut health, which is going to involve probiotics, digestive enzymes, prebiotics from time to time, glutamine from time to time, anything that's going to help with gut health. The fourth element is going to be fiber, of course, a required element in any superfood supplement. And then the 5th element is going to be vitamins and minerals. And we are seeing that a lot of superfood supplements now do have like a pretty comprehensive vitamin and mineral, almost like putting a multivitamin into the superfood supplement. And that's becoming more and more commonplace. So I've rolled that into the 5 elements. So those are the 5. We're going to see how the health juice stacks up against those 5. So element number 1, greens. We have 1.25 total grams of greens in each and every 9 gram scoop of the health juice, coming from 7 different sources. It is quite a small dose of greens. This is definitely not a greens heavy superfood supplement by any stretch of the imagination, but it does come from 7 different sources. So you can kind of see you know, one of the sources is one of the registered trademarked ingredients, which is mito-greens, which in itself has like 20 different greens. I've just counted that as one. And then we go wheatgrass powder, spirulina, spinach powder, chlorella, so on and so forth. So 7 different sources. One of those sources is that registered trademarked mito-greens. So even though it is quite a small dose, it is quite a varied and comprehensive greens formula inside the formula for health juice. So we're going to give it a tick for greens, noting that it's not a greens heavy superfood supplement. Element number 2 is going to be reds. Now we have 400 milligrams of reds extracts in here. So far as reds is concerned, that is actually not bad. Greens, we tend to see like 5, 6, 7 total grams. Reds, when you're in like the 500 milligram type territory, because we're talking about phytonutrients, micronutrients here, more than anything else, and antioxidants, of course. 400 milligrams is actually not a bad total amount of reds. Spread over 4 different sources once again, and once again, quite varied across those 4 sources also. Element number 3, gut health. Now this is where it gets interesting. We have 4 ingredients that I have included under the gut health element in the health juice. The first one's going to be lactospore, 25 milligrams, which is a decent dose of lactospore, which is of course probiotic. We then have 1,000 milligrams of glutamine. It's a small dose of glutamine, but it is in there nonetheless, and we do know that glutamine helps with gut health. We then have a full clinical dose of digozyme, 50 milligrams, which is your registered trademarked digestive enzyme. And then we have a full 50 milligram dose of estrogen, which is your clinical dose of estrogen. 3 of these 4 ingredients are registered trademarks, so lactospore, digozyme, estrogen, in combination with the glutamine. It is a very, very comprehensive formula specifically to promote gut health. So we get a massive tick for gut health, probably the best part so far. Then we move into fiber, element number 4. We have 300 milligrams of psyllium husk, which is a relatively small dose of psyllium husk for fiber, but it's in combination with a 250 milligram dose of inulin. So 550 total milligrams of fiber. Once again, it's not a fiber heavy superfood supplement, but it still does get a tick for fiber because we've got over 500 milligrams of fiber in each and every scoop. Then we move into the 5th element, which is vitamins and minerals, packing that multivitamin. We have 13 ingredients here that cover chromium, zinc, magnesium, full spectrum B vitamins, vitamin D3, vitamin C, vitamin E, and iodine. Once again, not super high doses, but cover all bases when it comes to vitamins and minerals. Big tick there. So when we look at the 5 elements that we're ideally looking for in a superfood supplement, health juice covers all 5. So we definitely get 5 ticks across the board. It does some things better than others. It's definitely not a greens heavy superfood supplement. It's not a fiber heavy superfood supplement, but it does go greens tick, reds tick, gut health tick, fiber tick, full spectrum, multivitamins and minerals tick. But we're not done just yet, because it then also has ingredients for vitality support, in particular lion's mane, mushroom, and shilajit. It then has, this is cool, ingredients for liver support, specifically big dose of N-acetylcysteine, NAC in here, plus a nice dose of schizandra extract for liver function and liver health. And then, now this is the first time that I've seen this in a superfood supplement, full spectrum electrolytes, potassium citrate, sodium chloride, calcium citrate, each in a 250 milligram dose. It has more damn electrolytes in each and every scoop of health juice than most electrolyte supplements have in each and every scoop of just a standalone electrolyte supplement. So we've got electrolytes in there for hydration as well. Look, we've been joking in-house here at MJ's that we're calling this the kitchen sink superfood supplement because Transparent have literally thrown everything but the kitchen sink into each and every serve of the health juice. I mean, what else could you possibly want in a superfood supplement? I don't know. There's nothing missing. It's got everything in there. It does things that superfood supplements really shouldn't do, specifically the liver support. That's usually another supplement. Specifically the electrolytes, that's usually another supplement as well. They put it all into the health juice, and I mean, it's the kitchen sink of superfood supplements. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, infamous MJ's taste and mixability test about to go down. Guys, it comes in 2 flavors to begin with. We do know that Transparent like to build out their flavor ranges across particular products. But to begin with, we've got 2 flavors. We've got the Mountain Dew inspired Mountain Juicy. We've got the Strawberry Kiwi inspired, well, Dragon Ball Z technically inspired, you can tell by the label, Strawberry Kiwi. These are both, I'm just going to say, both of these are personal use tubs that myself and the rest of the crew here at MJ's have been using for the last month. This one is completely empty, so that probably tells you what we think of the Mountain Juicy. This one's got, I don't know, 3 or 4 serves in it. So for the purposes of this raw review, Mountain Juice is going to join me down here. Strawberry Kiwi is going to be the flavor that we're going to dive into. First and foremost, I do have to point out that one of these bad boys right here, your scoop, this is not a 9-gram scoop. So if you take a level scoop in here and you weigh this level scoop out, you get it's not even 4 or 5. Brandon, you've been helping yourself to the health juice. I ain't 4 or 5 serves. There's like 1 serve left in here. All right. So if I take 1 level scoop that looks like that, it actually weighs closer to 12 grams than 9. So it's over by, what's that, about 30%, about 33%. So just make sure that you're actually using a little bit less than a level scoop. So you kind of want to get to like, I don't know, like that point, maybe a little bit more than that point to get the full 9 grams. That is going to be 9 grams. So it's 30% less than a level scoop to get the full clinical doses. I have double wall glass and a spoon in here. I've left the shaker for this raw review, and there's a very good reason why. Let me sprinkle some of this health juice into my glass right there. Try not to get it all over the table here. It's gonna be a very healthy table. Let me take a few flicks of the wrist here. Now I want you guys to see the mixability right here, because that's like, I don't know, less than 10 seconds of stirring in a spoon with 300 mils of water as per the instructions on the health juice. And that is perfectly mixed. We really don't have any floaters. We don't have many sinkers yet. and I did test this beforehand. If you leave the glass there, obviously a lot of those active ingredients are gonna sink to the bottom of the glass, but we're not doing that. You're gonna do like this. You're gonna stir it, and then you're gonna drink it. Cheers. I would go so far as to say Turbo Ball is not required for the health juice. Now, so far as the flavors are concerned, we actually did the boys over at Transparent sent us a tub in each flavor well before the launch of health juice, about a month before the launch of health juice. And they said, guys, we just want you to taste this, and once you've tasted it, send us a message and let us know what you think. We're not even, just report back on the taste. And we were like, yeah, whatever. It's a superfood supplement. How good can it possibly taste? So we went one better. I actually, Vince and I did a first tasting of the health juice, and I recorded it as part of one of the episodes of my fitness, business, and fatherhood vlog. We're going to insert that footage right here.
Ooh, wow, that's good.
That's crazy good.
Really good.
For the type of supplement that this is, shit the bed.
And for the formula, because it's a packed formula.
Man, that's really good.
Yeah.
That is, that tastes, you know, that actually tastes like an amino.
Like that tastes like an amino.
Tastes really good, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Mountain Juicy as well, by the way. Because it tastes a bit citrusy to me.
It does, yeah.
And you know how I feel about citrus beans.
Well, you said it was delicious.
But no, it's a really good flavour.
Your taste buds have evolved just to like citrus.
But if this is the strawberry kiwi, I may like this one even more.
That's good as well. Fuck.
No.
I don't actually think I've had this product. A product in this category tastes this good.
Nah, man. No, I'm questioning what's on the label. It's like that. It's like there's no fucking way that they've put those actives, knowing what those actives taste like before they're flavored.
No,
there's no way they put those actives in this product.
It's got to just be flavored water.
I don't really know if I have much more to add to that first tasting, but I will add something. Let me just treat myself right here. Superfood supplements are not supposed to taste like this. They are not. The flavor of the health juice has me questioning health juice natty status. It tastes so good, it should be illegal. It's so much better than any other superfood supplement that I have tried thus far that it actually makes me question what the hell the other superfood supplements have been doing with their flavors. It's that good. Like it is not just like a little bit better than other superfood supplements in terms of flavors. It honestly, it doesn't taste like a superfood supplement. It tastes like an amino acid supplement. It tastes like an electrolyte supplement. It tastes like it should not be able to taste that good with 37 active ingredients spread across mainly greens and reds and herbal extracts. It just should be impossible. The best way I can describe the taste is it's actually unbelievable. The first time you have health juice, you will be scratching your head and you'll be going, there's absolutely no way that this is a superfood supplement. It just tastes too damn good to be a superfood supplement. It's absolutely unbelievable. And here's the kicker. You guys know I generally don't get down with citrus flavors. I don't like lemon. I don't really like lime. Citrus, take it off the table. I actually think the Mountain Juicy flavor is the better flavor. And that's why this tub of Mountain Juicy is completely empty. And this tub has a few serves left in it. I've actually been enjoying the Mountain Juicy first and foremost. And that says something. I'm so fucking excited for you guys to try this because I think it's not just going to raise the bar for superfood supplements from here on out. It is literally setting a completely new expectation for superfood supplement flavoring from here on out. So for that, I'm gonna go round of applause to Transparent Supplements, pat on the back, and thank you very much for really elevating the standard for what we as supplement consumers now can expect when it comes to flavors of our superfood supplements. It is that fucking good. It's incredible, and I just can't wait for you guys to taste the health juice. In terms of the effects, because that's what we are, even though it tastes pretty damn good, and honestly, I would drink it even if it wasn't for the effects. But that is why we are investing in taking a superfood supplement. No question about it. It's going to help increase your daily greens intake, going to help increase your daily reds intake. So you're going to get all the benefits of greens, you're going to get all the antioxidants, the phytonutrients, the micronutrients, and everything that kind of fills in the gaps in your diet. No question about it. Also going to help with digestion, gut health, liver health, and with the full spectrum B vitamins in particular, but the full multivitamins, minerals, plus electrolytes. It's just going to help with your natural energy levels throughout the day without having to rely on stimulants. From my personal experience, now I have been using this for almost an entire month. It's pretty close to 4 weeks, just over 4 weeks. And Over the first month that I have been using it, I definitely have noticed an improvement in digestion and gut health, just generally. I don't get gastrointestinal upset as much as I was. Food just seems to digest much quicker, much easier than it was. And I've definitely noticed an improvement in just digestion and gut health. And the other thing I've noticed, and at the time of shooting this raw review, we are smack bang in the middle of the Australian winter. It's cold and flu season, it's virus season. People have been getting sick around me and the shit's just bouncing off me. Just bouncing off me. I haven't been sick, I haven't had a cough, I haven't had a sneeze, I haven't had anything over the last 4 and a bit weeks that I've been taking the health juice. So I think that that speaks volumes for, I mean, that's really like one of the main reasons why we're investing in the superfood supplement, right? Is to stay healthy, get some gut health, get some digestion, fill in the gaps in our diet. I've experienced all of that, but for me personally, I haven't been sick and everything is just digesting better. So that's my personal experience with the 4 and a bit weeks that I've been using the health juice. And I've just fucking loved drinking it each and every day. It's literally like a treat. In terms of the side effects, if you struggle with digestive enzymes, just keep in mind that this does contain them, not a massive dose of digestive enzymes, but the digozyme is in there. And then if you are also supplementing with multivitamins, electrolytes, like anything where you're just going to start doubling up on some of those ingredients, obviously, you know, be cautious of having too much of particular B vitamins, too much of particular minerals and those sorts of things. Just be cautious of that. What does it compare to? So we're going to do a little bit of an Australian superfood supplement battle here. We're going to take it and put it up against probably one of the best value for money superfood supplements in the Australian market, that being Red Dragon, Greens, Gut and Immunity. And then we're going to put it up against one of the more premium everyday health supplements in the Australian market, of course, Primabolics Everyday Health, and see how it stacks up. Let's start with Red Dragon, Greens, Gut and Immunity. Red Dragon Greens has slightly less greens than the health juice. It does have slightly more reds though, so it kind of balances out with the greens and the reds. Red Dragon Greens has exactly the same probiotics in the same doses and exactly the same digestive enzymes in the same doses. So at this point, it's head to head, very hard to split. Red Dragon Greens has slightly more fiber though, and it has an immunity support blend, which health juice does not have. However, Red Dragon Greens does not have a full spectrum vitamin and mineral. It does not have anything specifically for liver support. It does not have electrolytes. So that's kind of where it now starts to separate, and that's why we generally would say health juice is more comprehensive and really kind of like a more premium superfood supplement because it's ticking all those boxes. Red Dragon Greens is available in 6 flavors compared to the health juice 2 flavors, and all of them are naturally sweetened. Also available in 2 sizes, so a 30-serve tub and then a big 60-serve tub. And then in terms of the price, the reason why we say Red Dragon Greens one of the best value for money superfood supplements, in the 30-serve tubs, it's $1.97 per serve, and then $1.65 per serve in the 60-serve tubs. It is one of the best value for money superfood supplements on the market, and it is much less per serve than the health juice. And we'll get to how much the health juice is in a second. But I think really, Red Dragon Greens is a good like introductory superfood supplement. You are getting a much more premium formula with the health juice, but you are paying a more premium price as well. Let's jump over to another premium superfood supplement, Primabolics Everyday Health, and see how the health juice compares. Everyday Health has double the amount of greens, so a lot more greens in Everyday Health. However, Everyday Health doesn't have any reds at all, so it's just greens, no reds. Everyday Health does have about 4 times the amount of probiotics, so a lot more probiotics, and about 10 times the amount of digestive enzymes. So from a gut health perspective, there's a lot more going on in Everyday Health, but of those digestive enzymes, it doesn't have any registered trademarked ingredients. So no digozyme, no estrogen either. Everyday Health, however, doesn't have fiber. It's a big gap in the Everyday Health formula. It does have a similar full spectrum vitamin and mineral blends. There's some doses that are slightly different, but a lot of the ingredients are very similar to what's in health juice. Everyday Health also does have some liver support ingredients and elements to it. It does have an immunity support element to it. However, it doesn't have electrolytes. So there's some things that Everyday Health do much better than Health Juice, and then there's some things that Health Juice do much better than Everyday Health. So far as the flavors are concerned, Everyday Health really historically has been considered one of the best tasting superfood supplements of all time. And it does come in 5 flavors across 2 sizes. I think if you Pepsi challenged Health Juice against any superfood supplement, Everyday Health included, I mean, Health Juice just completely wipes the floor. There's really, in my opinion, there's no question about that. Both products in the 25 serve tubs are exactly the same price. However, Everyday Health does have the bigger 40 serve tub, and then the price per serve comes down significantly to $2.48. So when you kind of put these two up against each other, I think Everyday Health probably wins out on greens and gut health. And then I think Health Juice really kind of wins out on the electrolyte element, the reds element, and really just being a more comprehensive superfood supplement. And then so far as the flavor is concerned, it's I mean, really nothing compares to Health Juice. It's like I said, it's unbelievable, and you guys just need to try it to believe me. Who is it best for? The Health Juice. Look, it's going to be anybody who's obviously in the market for a superfood supplement, so looking to increase your reds and greens intake and really fill in those gaps in your diet, improve your digestive health, improve your gut health, improve your liver health, support natural energy production, and just general health across the board. And you also want to get your electrolytes in the same product. And you also just want the best, if you're just sick of superfood supplements that just don't taste particularly good, and it's a fucking challenge to get them down every day, and you're just like, man, I would love to take a superfood supplement, but I just really want one that I look forward to drinking each and every day. Health Juice is your absolute ticket. Last but not least, in terms of price and value for money, $79 for a 25 serve tub of this here Health Juice. Guys, it doesn't matter how you kind of break that down. It's a premium product. You're paying a premium price per serve, but it breaks out at $3.16 per serve. And I think, you know, just the value for money in what you're getting. I mean, you're getting a superfood sup, obviously, that ticks all the boxes. Plus you're getting a liver support sup. Plus you're getting an electrolyte sup for $3.16 per serve. Plus it's the best fucking tasting superfood supplement ever created, in my personal opinion, at this point in time. $3.16 per serve, are you kidding me? Exceptional value for money. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MJ Fitness YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, your smart TV, your Tesla. What's that other brand called? The Build Your Dreams? You build your dreams. Wherever you don't be watching raw reviews while you're driving though. Wherever you're watching this raw review, to make sure you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new raw reviews and everything else you got happening, we have got happening for you here on the channel. Guys, that is MJ's Raw Review on the all new Health Juice from Transparent Supplements in the house. And I'm coming to ya from mjfitness.au.